Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Brian. I'm an English antique dealer living in Normandy in France, and we're just going to show you a few of the things that we picked up on our travels this week. But before we start, actually, we're going to take a look at this piece. Now, this is a piece of Sèvres porcelain, and it has been worked on by our cat Bob Cratchit. Have a look here. That little monkey, that little destructive little monkey, has absolutely smashed this lovely old antique. What would you say to that, Tracy?
Never a good deed goes unpunished, is what I would say.
No, we had this on a coffer that we have in front of us on us as a sort of coffee table, foolishly, and Bob Cratchit jumped up on there, didn't he? And then he leapt off and he managed to flick his back legs out and he threw this onto the floor. He couldn't do anything, just had to stand and watch. Smash. So Bob has disgraced himself, Bob Cratchit. But yeah, he's found a new hobby, destroying antiques, and we're going to have to be so careful because we have loads all over the house. And I caught him on the windowsill the other day knocking things around, so he's made a right mess of that little monkey.
Yeah, but at least it wasn't as expensive as the destruction by David Batty's cat, the guys on Antiques Roadshow. Antiques
Roadshow, yeah.
Because he said in one of his stories that he had a cat who kicked off one of his Japanese ornaments, ended up costing him £1,000. Well, the value of the pot was £1,000.
Yeah. Cats, eh? I mean, you show me these things on Instagram, these mad cats running around knocking things off. We've never had trouble before.
No, he's the only one.
But I think Bob's found a new...
Oh, no. Because Constance or Missy threw my tablet onto the floor and smashed the screen. Which one was that? That was Missy, wasn't it? Yeah, because I wouldn't play with her, so she kicked it off onto the...
Great cats. We used to have the dogs, Percy, who used to assay everything, used to chew everything, leave teeth marks, and now the cats are just throwing them on the floor. Why not? Okay, so we will look at the first thing that we've bought to sell this week, and this is a Staffordshire flatback, English antique actually, Staffordshire flatback of Lord Kitchener. Can you get a good shot of that? Can you see him? This is Lord Kitchener, and I've done quite a bit of research, as you would. This is a good thing about antiques. It makes you go and do a little bit of research. And he was Field Marshal Kitchener, and he was heavily involved in, I think, the Second Boer War. And he was also, I've forgotten. He was the Minister of War at the beginning of the First World War, 1914, and he died actually in 1916. It's quite interesting because he died when a boat sank. The boat he was travelling on, he was travelling to Russia on a boat, HMS Hampshire, and that sank, hit a German landmine, not in the middle of the sea. A German mine, it hit off Orkney and it sank. I think so over 700 people died, only a couple survived. He didn't survive, that's Lord Kitchener. And if you know that very famous poster of Your Country Needs You, the guy there with a huge moustache, that's him, Your Country Needs You, rallying people for the First World War. So that is Lord Kitchener. And this is a Staffordshire flatback. And you can see why it's called a flatback. Why were they flatbacks, Tracy?
So they could go against the wall.
On the mantelpiece, that's right, yeah. They were designed in that way so they could sit on your mantelpiece nicely, and that is a Staffordshire flatback. That probably dates to, I suppose, around 1900. Yeah. In good condition, very good condition.
It'd be round about the time to commemorate him, won't it? Or, sort of round about the time when he was strong.
Yeah, he was very famous, obviously, very famous Field Marshal and Lord Kitchener. Yeah, that's a lovely piece, really interesting, English antique.
What was he, Minister for War?
Yes.
I'm thinking of when my dad used to answer the phone when people rang up and he used to say, MOD, who wants a fight? Do you remember?
Yes. Yeah.
Until his boss rang up one day.
Right. That was Kitchener. Now next we have, let's go to a painting. Now this is a painting of dogs, as you can see. Are you getting that, or is that glaring at you?
No, it's fine.
This I bought a few days ago. A lovely painting of dogs. Now we have here, what do you think then, Tracy? Your best shot? Spaniel and a pug sort?
Yeah.
Boston Terrier maybe? Should ask Auntie Maureen, she's up near Boston, isn't she?
It's got a little, a little pug, I would think.
Little pug. It's
Yeah.
a charming painting. It's actually, I talked to a good friend of mine and he reckons this is around the sort of 1950s. It's got that style of a very old painting, but it's probably from around the mid-century, the 50s. On the back, it's got a bit of tape someone's put on there, but
It's a modern frame, isn't it?
it's a modern frame, and the board is not so aged. But yeah, around the 1950s, but still a fabulous painting. Really well done, and of course we always try and buy things with dogs. What do you think, Tracy?
Yeah, nice. Anything with dogs is good.
So there we are, beautiful little painting. There's no signature on it that we can find. And ready to go. It's in a modern frame, but a nice
So the
frame.
signature could possibly be under the frame,
It could
actually.
possibly. We should probably take it out and have a look. But yeah, beautiful little painting, ready to go. Okay, let's put him down. Next we have, ooh, this is heavy, and this is going to make Tracy squeal because it's a mirror, so I have to try and hold it down a bit. Back.
Yep, yep.
This is a French bronze mirror. Now these are called girondelle. Girondelle. Sorry?
Don't move it.
Okay.
You're moving it around, flapping it in the breeze.
How's that? Solid.
Yeah.
This is a girondelle, as it has 3 candelabras, candle branches off the front. Now this one is wired for electricity, but we're probably going to take those off there and put it back for candles. It's a good quality piece. It's got a little oval bevel-edged mirror. Let's put it around the back. You can see on the back here, you can see the bronze showing through there. On the front it's quite brown. If you come in there, you can see the gilt of the bronze there, and it's very heavy mirror. And also, can you come into this, Tracy? Because there's a little face down there. No? See a little face? You got that?
Yep, yep.
Face poking. That's quite Art Nouveau, really. The style of the face, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I think this mirror probably is from that sort of period. I reckon this is around 1910, actually. This mirror, but a beautiful, solid bronze French girondelle. They were designed to reflect the candlelight back. Obviously, originally they would help reflect the light into the mirror. Beautiful thing.
light into the room, you mean?
Yeah,
Where
into
it
the
would
room.
reflect it into the room.
That's right. Yeah, beautiful piece.
Some only have 2 branches, don't they? Or even 1.
Yeah,
They don't necessarily have to have 3.
yeah.
Quite a few do have 2, actually.
There we go.
But there are some very nice, if you watch the film Taboo, there's some nice ones in that, actually. Some very nice pieces in that.
Yeah. Okay, let's put him down there without breaking him.
That's the only reason I watched it, was the antique, not the Tom Hardy.
Of course not. Now, lastly today, I'm going to show you this painting. Tracy will squeal because this is massive. Now, this I did buy for myself, I've got to admit.
Oh, I seem to remember that I bought it for you, actually.
Did you? Oh, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
it's your Christmas present.
That's very kind. A bit late.
For next year.
Oh, it's an early Christmas present.
Yeah.
That's very kind. Now, can you see that, Tracy?
Yes.
You're getting it all in.
Down a bit, actually.
Now, this is my favourite sort of style of art. And I saw this picture. Up, down, up, down. Where do you want it? There?
Yeah, that's the best place for it.
I saw this painting in the shop. I'm not, what's that character called?
What's that character with the hands?
I can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember either.
Sticks over the wall.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Anyway, I saw this in the shop the other day and I just absolutely loved it. Saw it from a distance, thought I've got to get that painting for myself.
Actually, this is actually a nice painting.
And surprisingly, I did get it down off the wall at the shop and I took it around and I showed it Tracy from a bit of a distance and she actually nodded for a change. It's unusual for you, Trace. You're normally scoffing at all my paintings, aren't
I
you?
don't scoff at them.
Yeah, but you like this
you've
one.
got so little wall left to hang anything on, so you come away with the biggest picture.
Well,
in
and I've already got this one hung actually.
Yeah,
But it's such a...
yeah, one of the few times you actually do get a painting hung, though we will be reframing this one, but it's going to take a hefty old frame.
It's from the 1970s. Now, can you home in on that signature, Trace? Don't know where it is, I can't see from. Is that side or that side?
There, I've got it.
This is... I did a bit of research. It took me ages to find it because it's such a strange signature, but it's a guy called Robert Josset. So Robert, was that be Josset?
Something like that, probably.
Robert Josset. And he's in Brittany, in Finisterre, on the west of Brittany there, a place called Pont Avon. He's still alive, the artist. This is dated to 1974. So what I'm going to do, he's got a website and everything. I'm going to contact him and send him a photo, have a chat. I mean, he might tell me to go away, but I'd have thought he might be interested in it in his old picture. Because what was 50 years old? He must have been.
We looked at some of his other stuff as well, didn't we? And he's really very accomplished.
He's exhibited in Paris and won quite a lot of gold medals, hasn't
he? He does lots of different styles. It's, you know, quite often you can tell an artist because he tends to have a style that you could sort of spot anywhere. But
this
gentleman does lots of. It seems, I mean, maybe when they're all close up, they do have a very similar style.
I think he's quite
very good,
quite prolific. I think
did lots of lovely natural scenes, weren't there?
Quite a prolific artist, I think. So
wildlife, yeah.
Be interesting. I would have thought if I was the artist and someone contacted me and I saw the picture I'd sold 50 years ago, it'd be quite interesting for him. I'd have thought to have a look at it. He uses this style with a palette knife. It's impasto, you call this.
We're assuming it's a palette knife.
Impasto with the raised paint effect, thickly daubed on paint. I think you can do that with a brush, but I think this is probably a palette knife because I saw on his website he uses a knife. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It's pride of place now in the house. That one's not going anywhere.
Just got to reframe it. The frame's discoloured, hasn't it?
Yeah, and that'll be from the original from the 70s, won't it? That
actually
frame.
I think, looking at it, that somebody has painted that frame because they've got some on the edge of the painting.
Obviously,
so it could be. Oh, actually, it looks like it was probably originally a gold frame. Looking at it,
could
at
be.
The top, yeah.
Yeah,
which would have set it off better actually.
That's obviously Breton cottages in Brittany. That'll be little seaside cottages, I should think. Very nice.
Yes, it was gold.
Oh, yes,
it was a gilt frame originally, and now someone's painted it.
See some gold through there. There we go.
That is back to my point about painting frames. We won't get into that.
That is the last of our pieces today. So there we go. We've had a catastrophe with the cat and the antiques. We're going to have to watch that. He's developing a new hobby. We have to try and keep him down.
Monkey.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please like and subscribe. We sell our items on our shop, Secret Chateau on Etsy, and we have
the details are in
the description. So if you'd like and subscribe, we'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching. We will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.